Hey guys, this is your daily tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries, and you're either watching this on Born Without Boundaries over on Instagram, which means you're live, or you're watching this on Astrology Motivation. Thank you so much. If you're watching on Astrology Motivation, don't forget to subscribe and then ring that bell. What's up, babe? And then ring that bell so you get all notifications of all the content I upload here. There'll be 5 daily tarot card readings. There'll be the weekly astrology forecast, and this is where I go live or do my pick a card, which there's a pick a card coming. I skipped the other one, but there's a pick a card coming. I got to do it. So I'm really looking forward to that. So please remember to subscribe and ring that bell. If you're looking for zodiac specific content, that's over on Born Without Boundaries Tarot here on YouTube. Scorpio, Libra, Sagittarius, you are up, you are live. This week is a huge switcho changeo week. There's a lot of breakthroughs that are popping off between now and next Friday. So ultimately, be prepared for that, get ready for that, and I hope you guys enjoy those videos too. But if you want to go live with me, come over here on Instagram. You join me at born_without_boundaries. So thanks for everybody who just jumped on. Hey, just found you on YouTube. What's up, man? Thanks for finding me. That's awesome. Oh, you did Leo. Okay, awesome. I'm assuming that's your sun sign. I always recommend that you check out your moon and rising sign as well. It's really interesting. What's up, Zoe? It's really interesting how I don't know, sometimes you just relate more to your rising sign or your moon sign. I know that I do. In fact, I don't know if you guys have experienced this. I kind of want to talk about this phenomenon a little bit. I have been relating so much more to my rising sign lately. The more I learn about myself, the more I learn about how much of my rising sign I am. Oh, Sagittarius just came out today. You should watch that one. That was a huge video. You're a true Libra. I am a Libra rising, and I'm just really realizing how Libran I am. Even though I have a lot of planets. I'm a Cancer sun, I'm a Cancer moon, I'm a Cancer Jupiter, my midheaven's in Cancer. There's a lot of stuff happening for me on my midheaven, which is about my your 10th house cusp. So there's a lot happening for me there. My sun is in my 10th house. So ultimately, there's just a lot in Cancer for me, and so I of course relate to Cancerians, especially in the way that I react to things, but I feel like that's more my moon than anything else. The way I go about life, the way that I think is very Libran. It's very Libran, just my goals and my philosophies and my ideals, very, very Libran. And without astrology, I wouldn't have realized that about myself. And what I love about that is there's so many different parts of myself. There's so many different dynamics to myself that I'm looking for the page in Llewellyn's Witch's Datebook. Give me a second. There's so many different parts of myself that I'm able to understand and look into deeper through astrology. So hold on. Here we are, Tuesday the 12th. The moon is in Capricorn. The color of the day is gray. Really interesting. And all they have is this little cat. Okay, that could be for Halloweeny. That could be for Halloweeny. I accept that. Or, cats are really wonderful creatures that teach us how to live in the moment and have fun and be playful. Go with the flow, man. It's not even the flow. It's just kind of picking up the right vibes and living in the here and now. It's just a great energy for right now, to be honest with you, because so much is changing. Not so much changing. Well, yeah, it is, because it's almost like the changes that have been happening are locking themselves into place now, and they're making themselves known. Things are starting to clarify. And I think it's pretty awesome energy. There's a little bit of a lightening. Now that's, I think Saturn has gone direct, and Pluto. Pluto and Saturn going direct were really big things, because they tend to be the most harsh on us, the most, I would say, what we would consider disciplinarians. and for them to be like out of review and not pulling things back, slowing things down. There's more progress now. Jupiter will go direct with Mercury on the 18th. I keep telling you guys that. And that's why this week is so big, because it feels like we've been pulled back to be released. And this is almost like that release point. So get ready for that. Colorado Springs, Colorado. I keep getting these like notifications. Okay, so whoever visited my website from Colorado Springs, Colorado, what's up? I just want to say hi. Maybe you're on here too. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Let's get into my little boo is here with me. My little boo. She knew I was talking about her too. Did you see that? How she just like was like, kisses. I love you. They love you too. You're my little boo, right? You're my boo. That's my boo. That's my boo. Yeah. She's so awesome. Yeah. I gotta tell you. If you're looking for love, get yourself a dog. You ready? Woo! Let's go. Hallelujah. Let's see. Oh. Okay. There is some shit coming out because somebody was in a relationship. There's a relationship. I'm telling you, because I heard this, that they're hiding. They're either hiding a relationship, they're hiding a connection, they're stuck in their old ways. There's some sort of email or communications that are coming through. All that, yes, I just grabbed it. I don't know if it's part of the reading, but I wanted to let you guys know that that's the cards that came out. They're stuck. Why are they stuck? Because maybe financial reasons, yes, with the Four of Pentacles. But ultimately, ooh, there's something here. Breaking up is hard to do, bitches. Something hasn't been stable. Like something hasn't taken off the way that you expected it to. And you know what song is running through my head? It must have been love, but it's over now. Must have been good, but I lost it somehow. It's like there was potential, there was a chance, or there was something starting or going, and it got squashed. Said bye-bye, bye-bye. I don't know how to even read these cards. They're not coming out in order, but I don't care. I'm going to go with it. This is like it didn't happen. Like it only went halfway. It didn't come to fruition. And this is, of course, divorce or a breakup. Something is breaking up. There was a need or a dependency on it to feel stable. It's what you predicted. That Four of Pentacles tells me it's what was predictable, what was understandable, what was comprehensive to you. But ultimately, there's just this sense of, no, something else had to come through. So it's like the gods wanted more or expected more of you. And maybe it's not about playing it safe, right? It's not about reacting to fears. It's about being brave enough to see what's beyond our fears. Some sort of either aha, discovery, or something coming in. Oh, I hear this beautiful energy. Something coming in, man. Something coming in for us. Something coming in, and now the order starts to place out. I don't know who this message is for. I don't care. All I know is this is the message that's coming out. Usually my messages are a little bit more philosophical than this, to be honest with you. But no, dude, the message will come out that has to come out. We have this. We have the Two of Wands. So starting to network, starting to look in a different direction, or suggesting that you network and start looking in different directions for other things, right? Maybe make new friends, look for new people, being curious about the opportunities that are out there. Nine of Cups. You're gonna love it. That's where you're gonna really find what you want. In other words, your wishes coming true is out there. Oh, this is excellent energy. We had the Three of Cups come out with the Three of Wands, right? Brokenhearted, disappointed, maybe just disappointed in this 3-3 is all about, this is all happening divinely guided, right? It's all happening for the right reasons. And this is a sense of like trying to find the people or the friends or where you belong, what actually makes you happy. There could be a lot of disappointment on this on this front, and then deciding that you have to walk away from something and leave. You could be surrounded by people. There could be a lot of new people that you need in your life, or just a sense of like clearing out the old to make room for the new. Aligning yourself with people who inspire you. There's just this disappointment and a sense of loneliness, but also a sense of, but I've got to move on from this place. Okay, can I have more guidance? This is our central energy landed as that death card, Scorpio card, meaning that something has ended, but there's something else on the rise. There's something else. There's power here. There's strength. There's magic. There's ability here. Right? Because we faced our fears. It must have been love, but it's over now. It's over now. Oh, that's such a beautiful song, dude. There's so many versions of it on YouTube. What a beautiful song. And you know, it's kind of perfect. So whatever relationship happened in the past, this is a past relationship, 6 of Cups in reverse. We've idolized it too much. We've idolized it too much. We've dreamed about it too much. It's when memories become fantasies. That's what the 6 of Cups in reverse is. It's when memories become fantasies. You know, it's like we memorize it in such an ideal way that it's not even the real way it was anymore. All it is like it's a fantasy starring the images of people we really knew, because it's not the reality. Where this is like remembering something the way it never was, right? Remembering holding on too long to this ideal. So in other words, somehow, some way, we caught the wrong vibe. We caught the wrong feeling, or somebody somewhere caught the wrong feeling for someone. And ultimately what's going to happen now is we're going to start to see that there is potential beyond our comfort zones. There is potential beyond what we have. We don't have to stay stuck in something that isn't meant for us or isn't working out. And then what else do we find? Okay. This is, once again, us causing our own problems, feeling abandoned, feeling trapped, feeling like we have no choices, but that's not true. Feeling maybe that we're ignored or that we've been abandoned, that's also not true. It's in our heads. In our heads. People do notice. Three of Pentacles is right there. People do notice. They are noticing. They're taking notice. Maybe you're just not taking notice of the people who are taking notice of you. And that's the issue. And that's what we really have to start overcoming. The directions we decide to look in, why do we look for them? Or do we look for them for validation and approval, so we're overreaching our gaze? Or do we look in the direction of what we're focused on, what we really love doing, and then let people look at us in the process of doing it? There is some connection here that was discombobulated and never got a chance. It never got a chance because it was never meant to be. Okay, I think that's enough for the general. Let's get into the oracle cards. The sun is so bright and beautiful right now. Take time to breathe out. And thank you, Michelle. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Because I needed time to take a breath. I think that this was like, take time to breathe out. So it's definitely an exhale period. A period, of course, you have to follow it with inhale, right? Take in something new. It's telling us to release. Take time to breathe out. Let it release. Let it go. This is a huge let it go period. If you watch Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Libra, all of that shit was about letting shit go. This is the time that we got to let it go. It's got to go. And I got to say this. If we haven't let it go, and we've insisted, because we've gone through crazy debacles over the past 4 weeks, if y'all still clinging to some shit, the universe is going to come and rip it out of your bloody, crusty ass knuckles. If you have been asked to let something go and you have not been able to let it go, you are going to be forced to, it's going to be taken from you. Just to let you know, this is the time when everything starts to like click into place. Cut the shit out. If you somehow got to ignore Pluto, and most of the time people cannot ignore Pluto. Pluto just destroys everything that's not meant to be. But if something snuck through, Saturn going direct, please, that's you're not going to be able to hold on. It's putting things back into a practical order based on the new version of what is right. That's what's happening. So like Saturn is kind of like the universal enforcer in the 3D. And Saturn will stick to those new rules that are put into place. The review is finished, boys and girls. And now we're just starting to see with the results that came in. It's time to let go. It's time to, yeah. And you don't have to be able to release it all at once. Maybe you're doing one finger at a time. But do it. Start now. Start to release. Also a sense of, I can finally exhale. I can finally get a little peace. That's kind of what it's telling me. Finally get a little peace. Emotional, look at this motherfucker. Doesn't even want to come out. Emotional loss. And you know, it's really interesting. Fulfillment of wishes and emotional loss. Underlying everything is the fulfillment of our wishes. You know what's really changing is what we wish for. That's the change. It's what we're really changing here is what we wish for. What we're really letting go of is what we used to think we wanted more than anything, and we're realizing it's not what we really wanted. It's okay because maybe we had to aim for it. And aiming for it helped us hit the target we were supposed to hit. But we were not supposed to. And that's what I always get with emotional loss. It's not like, oh, somebody died. It's, I don't love you anymore. I don't love that anymore. I don't want the same things that I used to want. I'm different. I've changed. They're not important to me anymore. Right? The feeling of, I don't dig it anymore. Maybe somebody, I don't know what your situation is, but maybe somebody just let you down too much, you know, and you thought, oh, maybe God, this is my soulmate. But the more you got to know somebody or interact with somebody, you're like, no, you just let me down too much and I ain't into you anymore. Or, you know, this whole time I thought I wanted to be this, but now it's like, no, the deeper I get into life, the more I realize these other aspects of myself. And I really like these aspects of myself and they make me want to do this instead. And it's like just finding yourself and like knowing you're exactly where you want to be. You know, we get told that we're supposed to want to be celebrities and want to be famous and want cameras on us. And let me say this to you. The day that you know that you're happy is the day that you look at all those people and almost feel bad for them. You're like, oh my God, that's exactly what I don't want in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you realize that even compared to people who have more money than you, more popularity, you are just like, I don't want what you want. I want what I have. I love my life. Like, that's when, I'll tell you, that is wealth. That is spiritual wealth. That's when God is going to be like, wow, you made it. When you live happy every day. When you're like, nah, I really like my life. I've got it. And those are what we're starting to wake up to, is we're starting to make those shifts to align with our happiness instead of align with our ego or our ambitions, right? We're starting to align with our happiness. Our desires and our lives are starting to really be the same thing, you know? And those are the kind of shifts and awarenesses that are happening. So fulfillment of wishes is here. And we're getting closer to the fulfillment of our wishes by letting go of those things that we thought we wanted so badly. You know, things that we thought we needed in our lives so much. And it's just like, we don't fucking need them. We don't need them. And it's a peaceful letting go. You know, it's not a, fuck you, I don't need you. It's a, God, I'm just not even interested anymore. Isn't that something? And isn't that something? And it is something. And it's true. We just don't need it anymore. Thank you for being a part of my life and for leading me in the direction you led me. I don't need you anymore. It's kind of that, I'm going to call it the false target. The target that made you aim way farther than you ever had to aim so that you hit the actual target. Because if you were aiming for the actual target, you probably would have missed it. You probably maybe would not have seen it. And now it's starting to become clear to us where our arrow landed is just where it was supposed to be. Okay. You ready? Okay. Time for a nap. Breathe out. Take it. This is the receive. This is the Yin period, right? Receive. Receive. Just receive. And then we have co-create. Okay? Co-create with spirit. It was not with somebody else. You're co-creating with, now we're realigning with, and this is Jupiter's beautiful work right now. Jupiter and Neptune are doing beautiful work on the sun right now. And ultimately it's like helping us to co-create with God, with the universe. Co-creating with the universe. It's like we're not detached anymore. And this was what all this realignment was about, to realign us from the inside out and just kind of like help us like get back into our truth. Those and realizing that we can't get to the place that we really desire unless we align ourselves with the universe, right? Unless we co-create with the universe. We can't be doing this all alone. And then we have exchanging gifts. So that's really interesting. Yeah, we're co-creating. Give and receive, baby. Observer. Watching how it's done. Watching, observing, receiving. Observing is receiving. Listening is receiving. Maybe just like picking up tips from somebody else. That's kind of what today is asking us to do. To just sit back and like learn. This is a learning day. Okay. Sea of love. So this is a bunch of abundance wants to come in, but we're still struggling with emotions from the past. That's okay, because at least there's an acknowledgement of, okay, I want those new things to come in, right? And the more we focus on what's coming in and receiving, the less we'll focus on what we don't have or losses. Ultimately, what am I saying? This is a day of learning. This is a day to receive. If you focus on learning something new, then your mind won't be focused on things that you've lost or things that didn't come through. Emotions. This is in the past. Emotions that have been stifled and pushed down are these emotions. Are the emotions. In other words, so this is part of what we have to do. We have to feel it to heal it. We have to experience the feelings, let them come up, the acknowledgement. In other words, the stuff that we're learning, the new stuff that we're learning, the stuff that's presenting itself to us, it might make us cry. It might make us sad. We're healing that kind of that past karma in ourselves. We're letting it come out and getting it out. We're like doing a deep clean is what we're doing to really purge all that stuff that's weighing us down. It may not even be showing on the outside. It's that we're releasing all that stuff that it's been weighing us down. It's been stopping us up, right? It's been holding us back because of the weight that's on us. So we're doing the deep clean to get all that stuff that's been, that extra weight, we're getting rid of that. We're getting rid of that so that we'll be lighter. It may look to everybody on the outside like nothing has changed, but that's not the truth. Everything has changed because now we can move around. We're more lithe. We're more malleable because we're not carrying those extra weights. So Sea of Love is here. It's just like feeling those emotions, to heal those emotions, to get them out, let them purge, and then welcome new stuff coming in. Someone's getting over something. Someone's getting over something. This is that turning point today. Somebody's getting over something. We have balance being restored. Giving yourself what you need for that balance to be restored. That's a lovely card. 6 + 2 is 8. So definitely like fate, destiny popping off, coming. There's something balancing itself out. Yeah, okay. Finding balance in ourselves. It's a lot easier when we're not carrying those extra weights. Aw, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. You are the very, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Audrey Devari. I hope I said that right. But thank you so much. That was really sweet. Here we go. I am crown of creation. Damn, dude. Whew. You know, it's like owning your space. It's like owning your, it's almost like owning your adulthood. Can I say that? Yeah. It's like letting go of the childish ways. Letting go of those needs that we had as kids. Not out of disappointment, but out of fulfillment. It's stepping into you and all your mighty power. And all your kind of like, you're not afraid to assume what you really are. You're not afraid to be seen for all that you are. You're whole and complete now. You're not worried about, you know, what makeup has smudged, or have I not given the right impression, or you're not looking for the validation. No, but you're not looking for the look. I said that in the weekly forecast, and I've been putting little excerpts from the weekly forecast on my feed. Today was a day, I think, of technology glitches, of things coming out like that we didn't want people to see, or that maybe we weren't ready for people to see yet. But ultimately, who we truly are is coming to the surface. And it's such a liberating feeling, even if we were like caught without our makeup on. But that's the point, to catch us without our makeup on so that we don't need makeup anymore. So we realize, wow, my life is okay. And people that really care about me treat me the same way, whether I look a certain way or not. And yes, in this situation, makeup is a metaphor. It could be true for you too, but makeup is a metaphor. I don't need to, oh, look, my truth is exposed. And good, because it takes out the trash. It takes out the people who never really gave a fuck, who are only here because I gave them something, right? And the people who love me are always going to love me. And that's the bottom line. And it's almost like we're good with that. And now we're like, wow, okay, so even though I wasn't ready to be seen, now that I am, and now that I've survived it, and now that I see that I could get past it, oh my God, this is like the best world ever. I've never felt so strong. And that's what this side of the devil card is. It's like you're seeing beyond the fear. You're finally realizing that, wow, there's something beyond what I thought I was always going to be stuck in. Yes. Yeah, there is, dude. Yeah. And that's where we're wearing our crowns. We're assuming our whole selves, our full capabilities, our full potentials. We're not afraid of our full potential anymore because we're not afraid of our full selves anymore. You need your full self to live up to your full potential. If you keep cutting bits and pieces of yourself off, you'll never live up to your full potential because you're not full. So you've got to let yourself be full in order to live up to your full potential. And that's what we're doing now. It's like, yeah, this is me. This is all of me. This is my everything. This is everything that I am. I'm going to walk into the room completely whole and completely raw and completely real and completely me. And, you know, this is what you get. This is me. And ultimately, that's going to lead to our success. We're assuming our crown, the crown of our own creation. Whew. Okay. Good fortune is in reverse. Invite magic in. This is in past. So it's almost like, no, we maybe had a little bad luck. Why? Because we were suppressing things. And it was based on that suppression. Invite serendipity. So you wanted help. Cheer up, live in the moment. And serendipity is all about, this is how we defy any bad luck or sadness, right? Is that we live in the moment. We let the moment be. We let the moment carry us. We don't think too far ahead. We let the moment be. And that actually saves us from a lot of bad shit that we were about to get into, or we did get into. What's saving us is let go, right? Let go. Let Jesus take the wheel and then drive me where you will. I'm going to let go. I'm just going to let go. Peacock, raise your standards. This is in the future. See, what you thought you wanted was limited by your own limited understanding of what was out there to want. Now that you're seeing all these other possibilities, you're like, I'm not limiting myself anymore. You take me where I need to go because you have greater sight than I do. You let me know where I need to be led because this is my happiness. This is my vibration. Lead me to the harmony vibrations, harmonious vibrations. That's kind of what it is. You're raising your standards, and that's good. That's good. It's like finally assuming your whole self and complete self. And I'd love to know the bird that was making that noise. Your whole self, your complete self. I love this. There's something better for you. Whatever didn't work out, there's something better for you. And I know it's not just about better. No, it's more complete. I think that's what I want to say. It's more complete. It's more completely for you than what you ever could have imagined. Take a break. Once again, a life season, not a reason. Get off the treadmill. Take a break. And this was happening kind of in the past, especially if you guys were feeling like weepy, didn't want to go many places, didn't want to go out, kind of wanted to keep to yourself. That was not depression. That was all a part of this shifting that was happening. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. All right. Divine plan. Just take a break. Something about divine feminine energy. No. Wait. Postpone. Pause. Say no. Wow. This is huge because this was all about learning to say no and the power of no. We always talk about yes because yes is very like welcoming in those experiences, but no is the boundary setter. Realizing that we actually had the right to say no to something. This was the turning point in our lives. I'm telling you. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. All karmic, letting that shit go. No, I do not have to serve what is not for me. No. And then, check this out. That was in the past. Learn how to say no. You learn how to say no. Why? So you can be free to say, just say yes. I'm telling you, we were the walls that were in our way. We had to learn what to do with walls, how to use them to our advantage, not our disadvantage, right? Set boundaries for the shit that you don't want coming after you and open doors for the directions you want to go in. Inner temple devotion. Tune in to the portal of your heart. This is all it. Say yes to the divine to lead you in the direction that you need to go. It's going to elevate you past all this karmic crap. I'm telling you, karma is like finished up. These karmic cycles are done. They're done. Okay. Revealing your true self. I mean, what? As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who you truly are. I mean, hello. Socialize or join in. Make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. And that's what we're doing. Once you find yourself, you can now start to find others. Angelite, spiritual or religious community. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. So yeah, now we're starting to seed relationships based on everything that we are. Being able to show our complete selves instead of those pieces. No. This is like start to connect, start to reach out. Hold on. Opal, let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. Wow. Do you see that sequence? It's like this thing, 111, that was denied to us, it was blocked. Now there's this unblock. There's all these pathways that are unblocked now. And because we're ready to shine. We're ready to be seen. Whatever was blocked in the past was because we weren't really ready. I wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. You weren't ready. We weren't ready. This is the prep that we needed to do. And the prep that we needed to do was get in touch with our God space. And accept all of us. Remember, get in touch with our God space. And God loves us unconditionally. And through that God space, we learn to love ourselves unconditionally. So we made ourselves whole again. And now we're stepping out as all of me, not bits and pieces of me, getting to know the right people. And then we have Lenormand, sensitive emotions. Times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self-care and gentleness. There you go. There you go. Azurite, deep emotional healing. It's all adding up. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences, and you are willing to devote time and energy toward therapeutic care. Whatever kind of therapy you need, man. Whatever kind of therapy you need. Give it to yourself. Okay, destiny. Change, fear, and divine intervention. I can't. This reading is the bomb, dude. Destiny. Your destiny is to blossom, to shine, to transform to ever greater light. Change. Life is a journey. It would be very unfulfilling if each step was exactly the same as the last. Because life is always changing, it is forever fresh and new. Allow your life to unfold gracefully. Be grateful for what was, is, and forever will be. Change is the only thing that will be forever. You must change to continue on. That's just the way that it is. Fear. I, Archangel Michael, and I just read an Archangel Michael card on Darren's Divine Tarot, I think it was. I follow them on YouTube, and it was an Archangel Michael message. I, Archangel Michael, am here to help you through the present time. I love you. I protect you and keep you safe. Trust that all is well. Accept my love and allow it to dissolve your fear. Okay. I love you, God. I accept. Divine intervention. You may feel frustrated because something stalls or comes to a standstill. Progress seems painfully slow. Yet this is a blessing. It is divine intervention at work. When the timing is in perfect harmony, all will come to fruition. Guys, let go. Hands off. I follow where you lead me, God. I love you guys so much. I hope this message has offered you some sort of help, serenity, inspiration, motivation, whatever it is. Thank you for joining me. If you just joined, hi. I'm going to get off now. I'm going to get offline. I'm going to join you back here tomorrow around the same time. But I'm getting offline now. Got to do Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Y'all going to be up and live tomorrow morning. So watch for that. And despite that, thank you so much for those of you who want to, I'm going to replay this. You're welcome and you're welcome. For those of you who want to watch this because you just joined, I'm going to play it. It's going to be on Instagram and it's going to be on Astrology Motivation on YouTube. So check them both out there. Thank you so much. I know Marby isn't on here, but I want to say thank you for those little clips she pulls. They're really, really helpful and I'm really grateful. So thank you so much. Bye, guys. I love you and I will see you here tomorrow.